I'm Dean, I'm the dad.
I'm Laura, I'm the mom.
And I'm Krysta, I'm the daughter.
And together we are...
Family Plot.
Well, it's nice to see everybody. How is everybody today?
I am feeling fabulous. I hope you are the same, dear.
I'm trying.
You know, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a little tired from the school day, but other than that, you know, we're just kind of in our areas and we're kind of all just here. So, grab your cup of coffee or your cup of tea or whatever you prefer, and let's slide into this episode, shall we?
Wow. That was a workmanlike introduction. I'm kind of proud of that.
Well, she's working her way up there.
I'm sort of... That was style and substance. I'm impressed.
Well, she is an impressive young lady, you know.
She is. And she's definitely... She definitely likes to be the center of attention.
Well, don't tell them that.
Well, you know, you guys are definite performers in this family, so there's no concerns about that.
Well, let's get into it. Welcome to the show, everyone. If you're new to the show, hey, thanks for joining us. If you've been here with us for a while, keep on a-trekking. Want to say, remember to share the show on social media. You know, if you enjoy it, share it with your friends. Also, you can support us through Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. Those are easy ways to show a little money love to your show, to our show, and we appreciate it when you do.
Absolutely,
of course,
we
when
do.
you don't have the money for it, that is completely fine. But if you do want to support us, just continue listening.
And, you know, if you don't have the money, that's okay. Give us those 5-star reviews. Tell a friend. Tell 10 friends. If you don't like us, don't tell anybody. Just keep it to yourself.
Also, if you don't have any friends, be sure to, talk to me, because I'm a good friend.
That's right. Absolutely. Send Krysta a message. She'll be your friend.
Exactly.
I'll be your friend.
So, our mission statement says we cover history, true crime, folklore, and the paranormal. And this week, we're going to hit most of those.
Yeah.
First, we discuss the historic Landers Theater in Springfield, Missouri, where I believe you have a friend or two.
My lovely godchild lives down there, and
yes,
and
it seems like we had
a couple other people that
we had barbecue in Springfield.
We did. It was wonderful.
Tasty.
It was amazing. Right there across from the Outdoor World. The
Bass Pro Shop.
Bass Pro Shop Outdoor World. There's a lovely little
family barbecue.
hole in the wall family barbecue place that just is absolutely amazing.
I got a kid's
and
meal, so
we had lunch with my godchild M, who we appreciate and send all the love and support to.
But
their pronouns are they.
Yes. And we will have to talk to them about maybe going and checking out this Landers Theater at some point.
Absolutely. I think M would be down for that.
Definitely.
We tackle the history of the theater as well as its hauntings. Then we discuss a Twitter DM we got. Someone slid into our DMs.
Yeah.
And not even in a bad way. Like, usually someone's sliding into your DMs, they're bringing attitude and energy that you don't want. But this was HLN. Now, HLN's on a fair bit in our house because it's what I turn on to fall asleep to. Because when I was a comic on the road, when I would go to bed at night, I would turn the TV on to whatever true crime show I could find. And I would just let that play while I fell
So
asleep.
if you ever wonder what's wrong with Dean, he just has explained it on air. That's a big part of it right there.
So I was surprised to find them sliding in our DMs. I thought, they were probably going to complain, hey, why do you sleep to our program, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I mean, it's a valid question, dear.
And to which my response would have been, it's 3 a.m. by the time I turn you on. I do listen usually for about 30 minutes before I zonk out. I turn it on because it's interesting to me.
Totally taking a right turn off of the subject.
I am. The point is, they slid into our DMs to promote Forensic Files 2.
Yes, and we're so excited about Forensic Files 2.
And it's a second series. It's creating the styles of the original Forensic Files. Which was one of the original true crime shows. I mean, it's one I used to have on all the time.
Yeah.
And to my mind, it's actually one of the better ones because it gets into the nitty gritty of the evidence and how it's collected and how it's tested and how they come up with the answers.
It is the tried and true. I would imagine probably most mentioned show in every episode of Cops and every live police camera show that has been on in the last 20 years.
You took a U-turn to the mountains when you frickin' said something about that one lady. It was rude. Don't take the U-turn to the mountains. We have a whole bus of kids behind us. Come on, man.
Well, in preparation for their upcoming season, which I will point out debuts February 27th, they shared a preview for an upcoming episode, which we'll discuss a little bit. I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want to give away any plot points.
Well, absolutely not, but
it's worth a watch.
For no one.
We were so excited to get to watch it before you guys.
Don't be mean, Mom. You're over here telling Dad not to ruin anything for people, and you're over here being mean.
Well, to be fair,
he was excited too.
I was excited too because when I used to work for Stanford and Sons, they would get calls like this all the time. So it's interesting to get them for just our little family show.
Absolutely.
You know what I've started calling people?
Poopex?
No. A bench.
Oh. Poopek is Eskimo for belly button.
Only if you don't wash it well.
Bench.
Anyway, so we'll discuss that episode. Then we turn our attention to Thespian Hall, which is in Boonville, Missouri. Again, not far away. Definitely something drivable. Boonville, Missouri.
We need to go there. Well, we're all boons here.
It's history, and again, it's hauntings. So we hit almost all the notes, So this is going to be a very special episode of the Family Plot Podcast.
I love it.
Also, I had not planned to do this, but I'm going to do it.
Uh-oh.
At some point this year, and I'm not going to tie myself down to anything more than that. It certainly won't be before June. I am looking at starting a second podcast
what this is.
featuring our family. An actual play podcast. So if you listen to such things and you have suggestions and ideas, please feel free to send those our way. So, but yeah, I think we're going to do a second show. But like I said, it'll be sometime this year that it comes out. It will definitely be a seasonal thing because actual play podcasts kind of have to be, or else you're just playing forever. And there will be guests. I've already got guest stars lined up, and in fact, I talked to one of them Friday, and yeah, it'll be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know who I'm talking to on Friday? Kate from Ignorance is Bliss.
Awesome.
So.
Always good to see our podcast friends,
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And she is from our Pocket family. which we should definitely get you involved in. But I don't know. So much happens in that channel.
Yeah, it's not necessarily PG-12.
That's not Krysta appropriate.
Yes.
If we weren't on podcasts, I'd be saying something, but it'd be rude.
So, before we get into any of the theaters or the HLN stuff, I think it's time for Krysta's Weird Facts.
5 weird facts.
Yay!
There it is.
Oh, okay.
Mom.
Oh, that's right. Mom has. Okay.
I stole the sound.
Mom, don't stole the sound. Now I can't hear really what it says. Audience. Alright.
So what are our 5 weird facts today, my Krysta?
Yeah, I'm surprised too because nobody's told me.
Well, we can't just get right into it for when we step into the show now. It's like stepping into a freezing cold shower.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to ease our way in and do that whole it's cold thing, you know.
Well, that's why AAL refers to it as their cold open.
Well, you know. Now that we've taken the deep breath and plunged ourselves into the cold water, what are we talking about today, Krysta?
The cold water slowly gets warm.
Something like that.
Anywho, today we are having theater facts.
Woohoo! Theater
Yay.
facts.
Well, theater facts when we're already doing a theater show.
Who knew?
I know it's not as fun as the KFC facts are, but it's there. And hey, at least I'm here to do it. So,
There you go.
There you go.
today's facts are from the theater art life. .com.
Cool.
Now, it just says theater art life, but, we're gonna say the theater, because my brain doesn't like to cover things and then not say the in front of it.
I see.
The theater. Whatever happened to the theater?
Mom.
Okay. And now we're gonna get sued by MGM or whoever did that. Paramount.
Danny Kaye, and he's deceased. So.
Yeah, but I'm
I
sure.
don't care if he's deceased. His programs before him are now going to sue us.
I think it'll be okay, Krysta. Go ahead.
The important tradition of World Theater Day. 27 March 2020, Friday, marks the 58th anniversary of World Theater Day.
Wow.
That was first celebrated on the 27th March 1962. The date of the opening of the Theater of Nations season in Paris. Many theater events are organized nationally and internationally on this day to spread the World Theater Day message. This year, the message was written by Shahid Nadeem, who's Pakistan's leading playwright and the head of renowned Ajoka Theater.
Renowned? Renowned Ajoba Theater, maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this was back in 2020. It's been 2 years. We're still waiting for March.
So, we're getting to head ready for another National Theater Day. Yay.
Cool.
Beautiful theaters in the world.